Going live. Morning, YouTube.
Good morning, YouTube.
Accidentally started a little bit early. Give us one more minute. You're the lucky ones.
Do we have people coming on yet?
We have one.
Oh, good. Good morning. You get the behind the scenes look. You get to see what we do. Actually, let's tip this up so we can actually see. We have to stand back here for, yeah. You get the behind the scenes setting up the studio look. You get the bonus. This is the bonus pack. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 6 a.m. Swingers Club Kettlebell Training with David Hills. And I am Kendra McLaughlin, and I'm the guinea pig. I'm the person starting out. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about mindfulness today. I don't know if you've seen my quote on Facebook. That's the quote I chose. And the reason I chose that is I'm really finding out more recently than ever, that being mindful throughout your day is important to a lot of things. How your brain functions, how you see the rest of the world, how you feel your happiness and joy. And here's the reason why. A lot of times, and I found this with myself, my mind is either in the future or in the past. It's not in the present moment. So I'm not actually living my life or enjoying the moments that I need to be enjoying in my life. Have you ever, sort of like when you're in a car and you're driving along and you're all of a sudden you're at your destination and you're like, how the heck did I get here? I don't remember the drive at all. You get on an automatic flow, but you're not enjoying the moments that you need to enjoy in your life. And that's the problem. And then we find ourselves 10 years down the road going, where did that 10 years go? What happened? What did I do in 10 years? So staying mindful or present is important. And it actually changes the structure of your brain so that your brain is functioning properly. And there's several different ways that you can stay mindful. Meditation is one. So if you practice a daily meditation, you don't have to meditate for hours or an hour. You can start out with 10 minutes and get in the habit of doing it and doing it the right way. Breath work is another mindfulness thing that you can do so to keep you in your present moment. And then once you train your body and your mind to stay present, you're able to do it a little more often during the day. I catch myself during the day saying, okay, am I paying attention? Am I being mindful? Am I present in this moment, or is my mind drifting off? It's really, really important and it's the key to your happiness. It's the key to how you see the world around you. It's really, really more important than I ever thought it was. So that's my spiel. Hey, it's July 1st. Can you believe it? I can't believe July is here already.
Half the year.
Yeah, I just realized this morning when I was setting this up that we're in a whole new month. It's amazing.
It is wonderful.
That's why we need to stay present, because it goes by way too quickly. Life goes by quick, believe me.
Like I said yesterday, nothing will keep you more present than putting a cannonball over your head.
AKA a kettlebell.
Right.
And so that's the other thing I was going to mention. Exercise keeps you present because you have to pay attention to what you're doing.
Keeps you in your body.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so today we're going to do one of the things that we've been doing for a while, which is the long cycle. Today we're going to do it for endurance. We're going to do a 10-minute set, which is a bit. So we're going to warm up a little bit. give you a chance to, I'm going to go over some of the details of the long cycle. We're going to warm up a bit, and we're going to do 10 minutes of long cycle, and then we're going to do a little bit of a cool down afterwards. So I'll be right back.
Okay. He's doing that. I'm just going to stretch a little bit. It's Wednesday. I've been sleeping so good lately. I don't know about you guys, but that's, when you're doing a workout like this, it helps you regulate your body and helps you sleep better. I've been sleeping so good. I don't usually have to wake up to the alarm, but the past couple of days, the alarm has been going off, and I'm like, what? It's time to get up already.
All right.
So quick. Okay.
All right, so here's our 10-minute timer. We'll get that done as soon as we warm up. So the long cycle is our swing to the rack and press. Now, the key things, what you want to remember when it comes to these exercises, especially when we do them like this for a 10-minute set, doing them for endurance, your goal is to try to make this process as easy as possible. You want to swing in such a way that you're expending as little energy as you can and still make it so that the exercise goes through to completion. So, in other words, you should have your core fired, you should have your shoulders seated, you should be sitting into your heels, having your body lined up with just enough energy to complete the exercise. Any more than that, and you're just burning energy you don't need to burn. The goal with kettlebell training like this is to increase your ability to do work. So we're not necessarily going to count how many we do. We're just going to do them continuously. Now, I like to do 5 or 10 each side, switching back and forth. But if sometimes I'll have like one arm will start to get sore. I'll do a little bit more on that side, on the other side, until that one rests up a bit, and then switch over. That's fine, as long as you continuously do them. If you have to take a rest for a second, don't put the kettlebell down. Rest in the rack position. You can take the other hand and wrap it around, hold on to the ball, and just sit there for a moment, and then begin again. But your goal is to not put it down for 10 minutes.
The other thing is, when David was talking about your psoas, is bending properly and using your hips. Because basically what a kettlebell swing is, it's using your hips to get your arms up here. You're not lifting this up with your arms. So exactly. It looks like people are doing that. Like when you see someone swinging the kettlebell, you think that they're lifting with their arms. They're not. They're using their hips, popping up, and this brings your arms up. So that's the proper way to do the swing, the regular swing in itself.
Right. And you definitely, if you are bending down, if you're bending your knees a lot and sitting down and squat while you do your swing to the rack, you're going to find yourself getting tired very quickly. You want to hinge here
your knees
rather than drop. That's the big key in terms of how, if you want to be able to survive doing 10 minutes of this.
Squeeze your gluteus.
Yeah. And the other piece that I want you to work on today is lockout. That position at the top, it's not here. It's here with the arm all the way to the ear, straight back, with your shoulders level. It's a lot to do to get it in place. But we're going to be doing approximately 150 exercises in this set, and that's going to give you 150 chances to try and get it right. Focus on your form. This is what's going to make it so that you get the flexibility, eventually get the flexibility you need. If you keep doing it the same way, nothing will change. You have to push, try to get to the lockout position with every repetition. Go for perfection. My mentor says, what does he say? How you do anything is how you do everything.
Right.
This is important. get in the habit of making everything perfect.
It literally trains your brain and trains your body to do the right thing, so that when once you've got that subconscious training, it's going to be a lot easier to do these moves, and you'll have it down.
Yeah, so. My original karate teacher, he would say it a little bit differently. He would say, practice does not make perfect. Because you can practice it 1,000 times, 10,000 times incorrectly. It's still not going to be perfect. If you want perfect, you have to do perfect practice. Take your time, do it right every time. And then when you go to do it for real, it's perfect. Perfect practice.
He knows.
Okay, folks.
Okay, so I'm wondering,
I think that's going to be fine. That's going to be a lot to do.
It's going to be. Can I switch during?
I would switch down to that 4. I would, if you want to do some switching, maybe start with the big one. That one.
Okay. I'll start with this one.
Start with that one. See how it goes. If you feel like you can do, but you definitely don't want to do much stopping. This is really about continuous work.
Endurance today.
Endurance.
All right. Everybody ready? Grab your kettlebells, or you can watch if you want.
Yeah, we'll warm up a little bit. Grab your kettlebell and bring it up. Keep your shoulders seated. You're going to orbit it around the body 10 times in each direction. 1, 2, 6, 7, 10. Other way. Bring it behind you with both hands. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward, let the kettlebell hang down a bit, stretching the silhouette out. Bring it back to the front. Fold at the hip, keep your legs straight. Test the kettlebell to the floor. Give it a pull.
My hands are sweaty already.
Turn your feet one way. Back leg is straight, front leg is bent. Then press position. Turn your feet the other way. Lock the other leg. Do 10 swings. Get warmed up. Here we go. And set it down. One last stretch. Step back away from your kettlebell a bit. Lunge. Come back, switch feet. All right. We're going to start a couple of minutes early.
So for those of you just joining us, we're doing endurance today. We're going to do a 10-minute circuit,
endurance set.
What that we call. So
with the long cycle. Swing to the rack and press. I'm going to do 5 on each side. Swing to switch hands and continue.
We did this yesterday, right?
We did not.
Oh, we didn't. Okay. So it's just swinging to the rack?
Swing to the rack.
Okay.
Continuous exercise for 10 minutes. This is going to see how well you've dialed in this exercise and push your endurance.
Ooh, ready to go. Everybody ready?
All right, here we go. 10 minutes. front of your kettlebell. Begin.
Should have some music playing, but
Changing. Changing. I've done this with 53 before. Changing.
change hands.
Mm-hmm. You can change whatever you like, actually.
Well, let's let us know when you're changing. Cue.
One more. And switch.
Thank you for that.
Last one. And switch. That's 3 minutes down.
Switch.
Yep. Last one and then switch. And switch. This is the last one and then switch. and switch. That's the halfway point. And switch. If you get to a point where you start getting tired, change every 3. Last one and then switch. And change. Change hands. And change hands. 2 minutes, 45 to go. Change hands. Change hands. Use your hips for everything. Otherwise, you ain't gonna make it. Change hands. Change hands. 37 seconds. Change hands. Should be the last time. All right, set it down.
That wasn't too bad.
Yep.
I could probably next time try the heavier weight, although
Yes.
it's quite a big jump.
So yes, they are a big jump from one kettlebell to the next. What we tend to do, or what I tend to do, is I'll do a 10-minute set with this kettlebell. And then the next time I try it, I'll do 10-minute set with the next kettlebell higher in weight. But let's say I only get to 5 or 6 minutes where I can't do it anymore. I'll put that one down and go back and move down to this one.
Okay.
And I'll keep doing the set that way until I get to 10 minutes with the next kettlebell.
Yeah.
Start over again with the next highest. To a point. I got to a big enough kettlebell where I hurt myself. Don't do that. See, one of the things about the kettlebell training is that it works the muscles, but it also works the connective tissue. Muscles will respond faster than connective tissue. So in other words, you can build up the muscular strength to the point where you pull a ligament or a tendon, before the tendons and ligaments actually have time to thicken and strengthen enough to support that new musculature.
Gotcha.
So this is why it's a better idea to pick a kettlebell that's a challenge to you and stay with it. Stay with it for a good year. And then put it aside, take the next heaviest kettlebell, and don't look back. A lot of times people want to well, I'll do this set with this and this set with that. It's really just for training purposes in the beginning, for when you're learning purposes. You really want to find your kettlebell.
Okay.
It challenges you. Some ways it's going to challenge you a lot. Some ways it's going to challenge you a little. But eventually the whole body will adapt. And then you can move on.
Be patient. Patience is the key with any workout. And I see it with lifting weights as well, because I used to lift weights and people were so much in a hurry to go up to the next level when their body really wasn't ready for it. That's when you get injured. So
that's right.
Once you get injured, then you're having to rest and you can't work out, and it's not good.
Yep. And Pavel, he talks about the Russian protocol of only doing 70% of your maximum workout, anything that you do. That way you never go to the point where you hurt yourself, and you're always going to the point where you push yourself. Make it so that it's comfortable to do 70% of your capacity, and then slowly that will increase. Do your test of 100% maybe once a month, to see where you're at. Give yourself a benchmark. You'll see that as long as you don't train to 100%, your 100% capacity will increase over time if you push it 70%. All right, folks, I think that's going to be good for today. I think a lot of you guys, if you've done that exercise with us and haven't done it before, you're going to be like, oh, okay. Now, what we're going to do, like I said, start with the long cycle for these 10-minute tests. But eventually, we're going to switch to doing the snatch. Snatch overhead, back, forth. That's the one that it's similar that it is endurance, but it's much higher cardiovascular workout. That's why I prefer it for our one.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's see who we have on. So we have
Gina Russell.
On Instagram. Good morning.
Darcy.
Yeah.
Probably James over here.
Daniela. Love you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And today is the first day of a new month, July 1st. So make it a fantastic day. I can't believe we're in July.
I know.
Make sure that you're moving your body this morning. And we will see you same time, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning for 6 a.m. Swingers Club Kettlebell Training. Have a fantastic day. Sending love, peace, joy, happiness, and abundance to all of you who need it in the world today.